Conditional probability example 2. A bag contains 6 red and 4 blue discs. A disc is drawn at random from the bag and not replaced. That's important. And then a second disc is drawn from the bag. So let's draw a little picture so you could imagine this. So we have 6 red and 4 blue discs in the bag. So we're being asked first the probability that the first 2 discs are blue. So the probability of drawing a blue followed by a blue disc. So let's think, what's the probability that the first disc drawn will be blue? We can see there are 4 blues out of the 10 discs. If we take 1 blue away, because we've done that now, there are 3 blues left out of 9 discs. So if we multiply these 2 probabilities, we see our answer is 2/15. Part 2, we're being asked, what's the probability that the second disc drawn is red? Now, if we think about this, there's 2 ways we could do this. We could have drawn a blue and then a red, or we could have drawn a red and then a red. We'll have to consider both of these options. So it's either a red or a blue red, and we'll add both of these options together then. The probability of drawing a red the first time would be 6 out of 10. Having drawn this red, the probability of drawing a red again would be 5 out of 9. Or we could have drawn a blue the first time. The probability of this happening is 4 out of 10. And of getting a red then, we would have 6 out of 9. So when we add these up, we see we get 27 out of 45. The next part asks us the probability of one disc is red and the other disc is blue. So the probability that they're different colors. Again, there are 2 ways of doing this. So we'd have the probability of getting either a red with a blue, a red first and then a blue, or, then we add this together, the probability of getting a blue with a red. Blue first and red. So the probability of pulling a red first out of this whole selection, when we start off, we see that there are 6 out of 10 reds. Having pulled that red, the probability now of getting a blue is 4 out of 9. Or we could have pulled a blue first, so there was 4 out of 10 chance of that happening, and a red second, and there would be 6 out of 9 chance that that would happen. So we put this in the calculator, we see we get 8 out of 15. And the last part, the probability that both discs are the same color. No, just you could do this a quick way, because you could just subtract 1 from the last answer, because they're either different or the same. So the answer you'll see very quickly is going to be 7 over 15. But we could do it like we've done the other ones. So we're working at the probability of getting red and then blue. Okay, of getting red the first time. So the first red is there's a 6 in 10 chance. Then having removed that red, there is now a 5 in 9 chance it would be red again. Then getting a blue would be 4 in 10 chance, and if you remove a blue, it would be 3 out of 9. And we see this adds up in total to 7 out of 15. This is not surprising, because when we add it to the answer above, it has to add up to 1, because they're either both different or both the same.